Okay, so that choux pastry bake ended up going way better than I could have ever predicted, so here we are again. Except this time, instead of doing something that I'm familiar with but just bad at, I'm gonna do something that I've never even done before because I'm crazy and think I can challenge myself. So I'm going to attempt to make croissants. There are options to make croissants in a day, but I'm gonna do a 3-day one, so my look will change. Pretty dramatically. Today I have to be out in public, tomorrow I don't, and the day after I have to be out in public again, so we'll see how this goes. Not feeling too nervous, I just have to make the dough. I should also give credit to where the recipe comes from. It's from this website called Pardon Your French. She gives a fantastic tutorial on just croissant making in general, like your 101 step-by-step guide, and then gives you a couple different options on different recipes. So for today we're going to make a Poolish, which is apparently a water, flour, and yeast mix, and the dough, and then eventually put those together, and then we're going to keep that bad boy in the fridge for about 24 hours. So other than the Poolish and the dough, I also forgot that we're also going to be making the butter that you're going to use to laminate. Preferably you should be using a cube of butter. I couldn't find anything like that in the short timeline. It's also Thanksgiving week, so excuse the slide. So it's also Thanksgiving week, so it's a little difficult for me. I just didn't feel like going to a real grocery store. It's gonna be busy. So I'm gonna use stick butter and make a square. So that'll also be a fun little project. Thankfully I have time. God, this is awful time. Once the Poolish is made, it's supposed to sit there for 30 minutes, and it's supposed to quadruple or triple in size, so fingers crossed. You'd think this was common sense, but you know what you shouldn't do when marking a parchment paper? You see, I got a little marker now on the butter. According to what I saw online, that looks pretty good. So we're gonna add this to our flour, sugar, and salt mixture. While the recipe said I had about 5 minutes of kneading, and I needed to incorporate the butter, I'm not feeling too good about this. Not gonna redo it, because I don't have any more yeast.
Not feeling too nervous, I just have to make the dough.
So hopefully these will still be okay. The dough is supposed to be slightly sticky, and if you could tell, it's not really that sticky at all, and it's not super smooth. Fingers crossed, I didn't ruin it too badly. Otherwise they're gonna be some dense croissants. Tomorrow is the laminating day. Day 2. It's lamination day. This isn't mood lighting I'm going for. I just have 2 light bulbs out and it's finally time to call maintenance. I just haven't done it yet because of COVID. We're gonna see if I mess up this dough even more than I already did. So folded that 3 times, and now this is one last big rollout and then cutting into the croissant shapes. I mean, the goal is to have 12 perfectly shaped identical croissants, and I'm just not gonna have that. But thankfully, again, I'm just feeding myself. So however many croissants I get and whatever they look like, I'm just gonna take and accept. My little croissants. They're not perfect, but they're mine. So here we are, day 3, the day of reckoning. Let's hope I didn't overprove these because I decided to be a lazy bum this morning. And they said to take these out in the morning, and it's 10 o'clock, so this is still morning. Okay, I don't know if these really rose all that much, but I don't know how much more they're supposed to actually expand while they're in the fridge. So I gotta put egg wash on these, and then we can finally bake after proofing for an hour. This is a long process. So like I said, they have to proof for for one more hour with the egg wash on them. Second egg wash, and then we put them in the oven. If you're at all curious about my sanity level at the moment, this is where I am. Here is the croissant. Look at that layering. I don't mean to brag. I am so surprised right now. The energy in this apartment has totally changed. Definitely undercooked, but you can see the holes and the layers, and the thing that matters the most is obviously taste. They're so light and buttery. I wouldn't use salted butter. This was perfect. The only way to eat these now is with some butter and jam, and this is a great breakfast. Oh my god. I should have filmed myself baking more often. I feel like it's good luck. I don't know what's next. It's kind of hard baking on a weekly basis because I can't be eating all these sweets without like having a really dedicated exercise schedule. Regardless, thank you for watching. This was a lot of fun to do. It was challenging and exhausting this morning. I was tired, but now I'm doing a lot better because this was totally worth it.